All right. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me today. This is Chaos with Chaotic Beagle Entertainment coming back to you. I had a few little issues with apparently Windows 11 not cooperating and wanting to play nice with my computer, so I had a few issues, but we're back up and running. And as a nice little treat to the first video back after the troubles and tribulations that I went through, we are going to open up the collector's box of the new Capenna, Streets of New Capenna. That's, yes, very, very shiny box. I like it. A lot of neon colors after the recent Kamigawa was very, very neon. So, yeah, we're going to get into this one, see what we get. Rip this bad boy open, see what heftiness we can get in here. Not really looking for too much out of this one other than, maybe some possible, nice commanders. I know there's a lot of new stuff that's coming along in this one, so we're going to try our hand at it and see what we can come up with, see what we can pull out of this one. I know there's a lot of different stuff that people are looking for. Hopefully, if we can, I know the other triomes, I believe, are supposed to be in here. I could be very wrong on that one. If that may be the next one, but I think that's really about the only thing that I'm looking for out of this one. So let's get to ripping this puppy open and see what we got. Let's yes. Very nice, very nice. All right. So yeah. Yes, I think the triomes are really the only thing that I'm hoping to pull out of this one. Those are very lovely. Those will go nicely in some of the commander decks that I currently have. So that's really all I'm looking for. Otherwise, anything we pull out of here, if we pull, I think it's Elsef or Obnix or any of the other very wild and crazy characters. Grab my handy dandy trash can here. Any of the other big namers that we are possibly going to be pulling out of here. Fingers crossed. Oh, and we have the box topper. What do we get for the box topper here? We got Gala Greeters. 1 and a green. Elf Druid Alliance. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, choose one that hasn't been chosen this turn. Put a 1/1 counter on Gala Greeters. Create a tapped treasure token. You gain 2 life. So, very nice. I like that already. That's actually not too shabby. Some of these box toppers sometimes just be kind of rough. But that's not bad that's a rare. So, hey, I will take it. So we're going to shuffle these up a little bit just for the giggles. Just to see what we pull from the funness of this one. So there we go. Let's clear that up. There we go. All right. So I know Elsif, Obnix. I'm trying to remember the name of some of the other ones. The different triomes I know are worth a decent amount, 12 and 13 bucks a piece, which I just bought a number of those to put into my Sliver Overlord deck and the Scion of the Ur Dragon deck that I have. So those made some nice adjustments, some nice improvements on that one as well. So that was very hyped. I was very, very pleased with that. But looking for some of the other ones, so that way I can kind of spread those out as well. But I know Obnix, let's see, Lord Xander the Collector is a big one right now. Let's see, Zia. Oh, the big one I'm looking to hopefully pull out of this one is Zia Tora, the Incinerator, That is a demon dragon that I would very much like to make a deck out of. It's a flying 6/6 for 3 black, red, and green. At the beginning of your end step, you may sacrifice another creature. When you do, Zeatora the Incinerator deals damage equal to that creature's power to any target. You create 3 treasure tokens. So that's the big one that I'm hoping to pull. Other than that, I mean, anything else is going to be gravy, Rafine, Jetmir, let's see, Urabrask, Heretic, Praetor. So, we got a lot of stuff there. I know those are the priciest ones thus far. So, we'll see. We'll see what we get. It's always fun to open these packs. I do appreciate you guys joining me today. As always, please do hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that bell notification so you get notified when we do more videos. I'm going to try and get back into it hard and heavy now that my computer is back up and running. So hopefully we'll have a little fun with that. Ooh, some nice vampires in there. We got a Shattered Seraph, Angel Rogue. Interesting. Alrighty, there's some very interesting just commons. Some uncommons there. Swamps. Oh, that looks quite nice. Here, let me see if I can get that. Being that it's a swamp, it's a little difficult, but that's very pretty. That would be most definitely something I could see in like some vampire decks or something. So, nice. Very nice. All right, let's see. Another uncommon that. All right, so first one is Obscura Interceptor. 1 white, blue, black, 3/1, flash lifelink. When Obscura Interceptor enters the battlefield, it connives. Yeah, I was about to mess that up, but I didn't. It connives. Let me see if I can get you guys a little clearer look here. All right. So it connives. It connives this way. When it connives this way, return up to 1 target spell to its owner's hand. To have a creature connive, draw a card, then discard a card. If you discarded a non-land card, put a 1/1 counter on that creature. So, not bad, not bad. That's all right. Yeah, we'll start off to the side here. Crash the Party. And this is going to be from the Commander decks. So this is a card that's definitely included in those. And I think there's, 5 of them on this set? Yeah. So 5 and a green, instant. Create a tapped 4/4 green Rhino Warrior creature token for each tapped creature you control. Ooh, that's not too shabby. Fight Rigging. 2 and a green. Hideaway for 5. At the beginning of combat on your turn, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. Then, if you control a creature with a power 7 or greater, you may play the exiled card without paying its mana cost. Huh. Not too bad. That's okay. Xander's Lounge. Oh, we got a Triome. Hey, exactly what I was looking for. So, this is a land that is an island, a swamp, and a mountain, all at the same time. Xander's Lounge enters the battlefield tapped, and you can cycle it for 3 colorless. I like these because if you have any cards that say go and find, there's a number of search instants and sorceries that say go and find a forest, go and find an island, go and find a mountain. Not a basic, just a mountain. And these count for all 3. So, already pleased with that. We're going to drop that one to the side because that is most definitely going to stay with Big Daddy Chaos over here. 2 blue Reservoir Kraken 6/6 trample ward 2. The beginning of combat, if Reservoir Kraken is untapped, any opponent may tap an untapped creature they control. If they do, tap Reservoir Kraken and create a 1/1 blue fish creature token with this creature can't be blocked. Ooh. I might have to put this in. I'm going to have to see. I might have to put that into... Oh, hey. There's the fishy token. That is a very funny looking fish token. And then a 2/2 flying spirit. So, all right. Not bad. We're going to put that over here next to all the stuff there. And then let me see about... give me just a moment. Yeah, let's see if I can clean up some of my cords here. Keep them out of the way and out of... so I don't snatch my camera off the mount. Reservoir Kraken is kind of nice. Full art foil as well. I'm going to have to check. If it's not worth all that much, I might be keeping that one for Rick Smithies. That's what I'm looking for. Not a bad little addition there. So already coming out pretty decent. Not too bad. Got the Triumph that I was looking... one of the Triumphs as I was looking for. Most definitely going to be an include in some of the other... Ooh, that is nice. New Capenna has a very, like, 50s kind of, like, what the 50s thought the future was going to look like kind of feel to it. It's very cool. I like that. All right. Yes, yes. All right. Skybridge Towers. Enters the battlefield. Tap for a white or a blue. Or you can do two. Okay. There's some decently interesting cards in here. Disciplined Duelist. All right. Giada. Font of Hope. 1 and a white. Angel. 2/2. Flying Vigilance. Each other angel you control enters the battlefield with an additional 1/1 counter on it for each angel you already control. Tap. Tap, add a white mana. Spend this mana only to cast an angel spell. That's not shabby. Not shabby at all. Bess. Soul Nourisher. 1 green-white. Legendary creature. Human citizen. 1/1. Whenever one or more other creatures with base power and toughness 1/1 enter the battlefield under your control, put a 1/1 counter on Bess, Soul Nourisher. Whenever Bess attacks each other creature you control with base power and toughness 1/1 gets XX until end of turn, where X is the number of 1/1 counters on Bess. Not bad. That's kind of nice. And that's also from the Commander decks. So... something, if anybody's looking at doing a white and green weenie deck. Workshop War Chief, 3 green, big rhino man. Rhino Warrior, trample 5/3. When Workshop War Chief enters the battlefield, you gain 3 life. When Workshop War Chief dies, create a 4/4 green Rhino Warrior creature token. And he's got 4 green blitz. Nice. Riveteer's Ascendancy, black, red, green, enchantment. Whenever you sacrifice a creature, you may return target creature card with lesser mana value from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. Do this only once each turn. That's not bad, but it's whenever you sacrifice a creature. So if you have a sack outlet, like a Ashnod's Altar, or, what else? Brood's Altar, not Brood Altar. What's that other one? I know Ashnod's. There's a couple others. I have them. I may look at putting that. I'll see what that would be a great card to add into my Corvold. That's very nice and nasty. So something like that would be great for Corvold because he's a aristocrat deck, and anytime I sack a creature, even if only once each turn, that's nice. A little graveyard recursion. Ooh, that's oh my goodness. Okay. So I'm assuming that is etched foil? Yes, that's going to be etched foil. But that's a very gorgeous way of doing it. So if you can see it, yeah, there's this border that goes all the way around. That is gorgeous. I love the way they did that. And you can feel the texture too. You can feel it a little different. This is Toulouse Clever Conductor. It's a white or a blue, and then a blue or a black. Whenever Toulouse Clever Conductor enters the battlefield, it connives. Whenever you discard one or more cards, exile them from your graveyard. When Toulouse dies, put the cards exiled with it into their owner's hand. Ooh. But you got to make sure that Toulouse dies. Because if it gets exiled or, you know, tucked or returned to hand or something of that manner, that would not go off. So you got to make sure you can kill her. But that's pretty awesome. Very. Oh, the treasure cards are very cool. It's like looks like a wet bar of strange potions. And what we got in the back? Copies. So we got some copies going in this deck. Or this set. Alright, let's see what we got next on the list. Ooh. Riveteer's Charm. Target opponent sacrifices a creature or planeswalker they control with the highest mana value among creatures and planeswalkers they control. Ooh. Exile the top 3 cards of your library. Until your next end step, you may play those cards. Nice. Exile target player's graveyard. Ooh. That's not a bad card right there. Oh, that's a very cool looking, like, metropolis building planes there. Very nice. Very nice. All right. Tramway station. Oh, no, that's common, uncommon. Here we go. Oh, we got another. No, this is Obscura Ascendancy. Okay. White, blue, black enchantment. Whenever you cast a spell, if its mana value is equal to 1 plus a number of soul counters on Obscura Ascendancy, put a soul counter on Obscura Ascendancy, then create a 2/2 white spirit creature token with flying. As long as there are 5 or more soul tokens on Obscura, spirits you control get 3/3. Not bad. Not bad. That's nice. That's interesting. And then we got Protection Racket. 2 and a black enchantment. At the beginning of your upkeep, repeat the following process for each opponent in turn order. Reveal the top card of your library. That player may pay life equal to that card's mana value. If they do, exile that card. Otherwise, put it into your hand. Ooh. I know some people that would love to have that one in their decks. Ledger Shredder, 1 and a blue, flying bird advisor 1/3. Whenever a player casts their second spell each turn, Ledger Shredder connives. Not bad. Scheming Fence, blue and a white. Human Citizen 2/3. As Scheming Fence enters the battlefield, you may choose a non-land permanent. Activated abilities of the chosen permanent can't be activated. Ooh. Let's see. Scheming Fence has all activated abilities of the chosen permanent except for loyalty abilities. You may spend mana as though it were mana of any color to activate those abilities. Not bad. Not bad. Widespread Thieving, 2 and a red, enchantment, hideaway for 5. Whenever you cast a multicolored spell, create a treasure token. Then you may pay Wooburg. If you do, you may play the exiled card without paying its mana cost. I mean, you're still paying a mana cost. Whenever you play a multicolored spell, you get a treasure token. On top of that, you can pay Wooburg and then cast that. I mean, not the greatest. Ooh, I like that. A little treasure box there with like a little potion or something. And yeah, a little cup. And then the 2/2 spirit. I mean, that's Widespread Thieving, not too bad. But, you know. I mean, at least whenever you cast a multicolored spell, create a treasure token. So you get that. Then you get extra on top of it if you smack in some Wooburg. So, I mean, not bad. Not bad. Nope, we got another. All right, that's our third plains. I really hope that they put some other lands in this thing. And again, very gorgeous looking plains there. All right, we've got a swamp and 3 plains. We'll cross our fingers that they didn't jack it up that badly. Oh, we got our first mythic. Yes, yes, yes. First mythic. Very nice. Arcane Bombardment. 4 red. Man, she's really popping off up in there. Look at that. Love that art. She's really popping off in there. Whenever you cast your first instant or sorcery spell each turn, exile an instant or sorcery card at random from your graveyard. Then, copy each card exiled with Arcane Bombardment. You may cast any number of copies without paying their mana cost. Ooh, that's a nasty one. I know exactly who's going to be interested in picking that one up. So, that's a very nice Spell Slinger deck card right there. That's a hefty one. Smuggler's Buggy. Ooh, that looks really, really cool. For 4 colorless, Hideaway 4, whenever Smuggler's Buggy deals combat damage to a player, you may cast the exiled card without paying its mana cost. If you do, return Smuggler's Buggy to its owner's hand. Ooh, that's a nice, easy way. You may cast the exiled card without paying its mana cost. Yeah. Crew of 2 for a 5/5. That's not bad. I got a dwarfs deck that would love to just have some more cars for the dwarves to just drive around like numbnuts. All right, Rabble Rousing, 4 and a white, enchantment, Hideaway 5. Whenever you attack with 1 or more creatures, create that many 1/1 green and white citizen creature tokens. Then, if you control 10 or more creatures, you may play the exiled card without paying its mana cost. Not bad. Not bad at all. It's pretty decent. Oh, we got another trio. Tamir's Garden. So this is a mountain forest and a plains. Enters the battlefield tap. And does cycling for 3. Definitely, yeah, we'll just scoot that one over here. All right, Soul of Emancipation. Ooh, 4 green, white, blue. Avatar, 5/7. Whoof, that's hefty. 5/7, when Soul of Emancipation enters the battlefield, destroy up to 3 other target non-land permanents. For each of those permanents, its controller creates a 3/3 white angel creature token with flying. So you bring this in, destroy some of your 1/1 weenies to bring in some 3/3 white angel flying tokens. That's nasty. Got a 1/1 devil token. When this creature dies, it deals 1 damage to any target. And on the back, we got the green and white 1/1 citizens. Not too shabby. So we got 1 mythic so far. This is kind of light. We usually... I got a bad feeling. Because I'm usually at least 2 or 3 mythics in at this point. So I really hope that I'm not getting gypped. If you guys go back and look, there was some recent HeroClix videos where I really feel like the sculpts and everything were lackluster, and then I don't know. Okay, so we got a swamp this time, and it's hard to see, but looks like just kind of like a dump area in the city. So, but yeah, the HeroClix video I had was not the greatest. It was pretty lackluster. It wasn't very interesting as far as a lot of the stuff that I came across. So I'm getting mildly concerned about this here. All right, Maestro's Ascendancy, blue, black, red. Enchantment. Once during each of your turns, you may cast an instant or sorcery spell from your graveyard by sacrificing a creature in addition to paying its other costs. If a spell cast this way would be put into your graveyard, exile it instead. I mean, that's a decent way to be able to recast things from your graveyard if you just have some junk you know, we need to sacrifice. So that's one way to do it. Here, let me scoot these around a little bit so we got a little more room to work with. There we go. And then we're going to take these and scoot them up a little bit. Okay. Lethal Scheme, 2 black. This is from the Commander decks. Let me go. There we go. Convoke, destroy target instant. Convoke, destroy target creature or planeswalker. Each creature that convoked lethal. Each creature that convoked Lethal Scheme connives. Okay. A lot of conniving in this set. Lots of conniving. Sanguine Spy. Ooh, Vampire Rogues. 2 and a black, Vampire Rogue. 2/3, Menace and Lifelink. Nice. 1, sacrifice another creature. Look at the top card of your library. You may put that card into your graveyard whenever into your graveyard. At the beginning of your end step, if there are 5 or more mana values among cards in your graveyard, you may pay 2 life if you do draw a card. Okay, interesting. Toulouse, the Clever Conductor again, but this is just the regular art, not the very pretty etched foil version. And then Parnis, the Subtle Brush. 2 blue, black, and red. Vampire Wizard. Oh, it's a mythic. That's our second mythic. Hey, there we go. Whenever you or a permanent you control becomes a target of a spell or ability an opponent controls, counter that spell or ability unless this player pays 4 life. Whenever you copy a spell, up to 1 target opponent may also copy that spell. They may choose new targets for that copy. That's a pretty nice commander type card. I believe it's from the commander decks, so that's kind of nice. Full art foil on that one, so we got 2 mythics. And then, ooh, I like that treasure. That's nice. A little chalice, got some light and energy coming up out of it. And then spirit token on the back. All right, so where are we at? We're just now hitting the halfway point. We're on pack number 6. All right. Let's see. Get these out of the way. Get that out of the way. Hey, we got a forest. Not sure how that's forest-like, other than you got a fern down here at the bottom. I mean, you got some trees and some vines. Not bad. I mean, it's okay. Very space-agey. Okay, let's see. A couple of those. Here we go. Oh, got the Reservoir Kraken again. Get to Kraken. Okay, Reservoir Kraken once again. Seize the Spotlight, 2 and a red. And that's going to be each opponent chooses Fame or Fortune. For each player who chose Fame, gain control of a creature that player controls until end of turn. Untap those creatures, they gain haste until end of turn. For each player who chose Fortune, you draw a card and create a treasure token. Not bad. Not bad. That's decent. That's decent enough. From the Commander decks once again. Widespread Thieving. We had that one earlier. Still not impressed with it. Jetmir, Nexus of Revels. I think that was... Oh, yeah, that was a mythic. I think that one might be going for a little bit of cash there. 1 red, green, white. Cat Demon, 5/4. Creatures you control get 1/0 and have Vigilance as long as you control 3 or more creatures. Creatures you control also get 1/0 and have Trample as long as you control 6 or more creatures. Creatures you control also get 1/0 and have Double Strike as long as you control 9 or more creatures. Flood the board, baby. And that's a nice mythic. That's mythic number 3 for us, so rolling right along there. Shadow of Mortality. Oh, my goodness. 13 black. 7/7 Avatar. If your life total is less than your starting life total, this spell costs X less to cast, where X is the difference. Oof. That's nasty. That's real nasty. For 7/7, it's just a 7/7 though. I mean, it's not bad. Early game, not great. Late game, okay, but it doesn't have too much punch to it other than just being a 7/7 avatar. That's not all that impressive. It really isn't. I would expect a little more. Maybe, some flying, some indestructible, something a little more than just a 7/7 that you could possibly cast for 2. I don't know. That one just, Ogre Warrior 4/3 token with a doggy on the back, 3/1 doggo. Look at it, boy. Look at a good boy. Look at that. Yes. All right. I mean, some good stuff. Not super impressed with some of these, but some good stuff nonetheless. All right, let's see. Okay. Glamour Thief. Vampire Rogue. Interesting. Oh, I like that. It's very... Again, just these... It's got an angel up in there. Angel statue. Some buildings and things in the background. I will say these are some very different lands, to say the very least. Discipline Duelist, Mr. Ofeo, the Boulder. Alright, Evelyn, the Covetous. So 2 and either blue or black, or a black, and then black or red. Vampire Rogue, 2/5, Flash. Whenever Evelyn, the Covetous, or another vampire enters the battlefield under your control, exile top card of each player's library with a collection counter on it. Once each turn, you may play a card from exile with a collection counter on it if it was exiled by an ability you controlled. You may spend mana as though it were mana of any color. It seems like there's a lot of thieving and stealing and taking and a lot of that going on. Gavel of the Righteous for 2 colorless equipment. Beginning of combat on your turn, put a charge counter on Gavel of the Righteous. Equipped creature gets 1/1 for each counter on Gavel of the Righteous. As long as Gavel of the Righteous has 4 or more counters on it, equipped creature has double strike. Equip, pay 3 colorless, or remove a counter from Gavel of the Righteous. Not bad. It's one from the commander decks there. Cut your losses. 4 blue. Sorcery, casualty 2. Target player mills half their library rounded down. Ow. That's painful. Half your library gone. Rigo, Streetwise Mentor. Blue or green and a white and a blue. Cat Citizen 2/2 Rigo, Streetwise Mentor, enters the battlefield with a shield counter on it. Whenever you attack a player or planeswalker with 1 or more creatures with power 1 or less, draw a card. Interesting. Errant Streetwise Artist for a single blue, not colorless. Human Rogue 03 Flash Defender Haste. 1 and a blue, tap, copy target spell you control that wasn't cast. You may choose new targets for the copy. Copy target spell you control it wasn't. So you copy a copy and choose new targets. I could see how that would work out nicely. And then a 2/2 green kitty cat with haste or a citizen. Halt, citizen. All right, let's see. Next round. So, interesting little set. Very, very different than recent sets. Broker's Charm. Some interesting charms. Oh, okay. I like this not plains, forest. I like this forest a little bit better. A little more greenery to it. You know, it's got the city in the background. They're pretty. I like them. I don't know if I would really, maybe, no, I do. I've got a Brea artifact deck that I would most definitely use those in because they have a very artifacty feel to them. I would definitely use those in it, considering Brea was one of the first Commander boxes to be released, which came out with the Capenna set. That came out, what was that? Oh my goodness, 2016, 2014, something like that. Something to that effect, 2014 maybe. But let's see, Lagrella, the Magpie. Oh, no, we are still in commons and uncommons. There we go. Structural Assault, 3 red, sorcery, destroy all artifacts. I talked about Brea, and the next thing that pops up is destroy all artifacts. Then Structural Assault deals damage to each creature equal to the number of artifacts that were put into graveyards from the battlefield this turn. Ouch. That's super board wipe. Yeesh. But it would leave enchantments because it would just destroy artifacts and then smack creatures for that much damage. Yeesh. That's a nasty. Alright. Wave of Rats. Interesting. Creature, rat, 3 and a black. 4/2 trample. When Wave of Rats dies, if it dealt combat damage to a player this turn, return it to the battlefield under its owner's control. Ooh. Blitz of 4 and a black. Not bad. Again, that is going to be one that's from the Commander sets. The Commander precons that came out with this set. Getaway car. All kinds of cars. For 3 colorless vehicle, 4/3 haste. Whenever Getaway car attacks or blocks, return up to 1 target creature that crewed it this turn to its owner's hand. Interesting. Obscura Interceptor. We had that one earlier, so we're going to just take this and slide it over here right underneath the other copy. So that is a different art, but same card. Bootlegger Stash. For 5 and a green artifact, lands you control have tap, create a treasure token. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, and that's a mythic. Hey, baby, there we go. We're on a mythic roll. So that's our 4th mythic with a... Oh, I like that treasure a little bit better. There was another treasure that had like a chalice, but it looked different. I like this one. And then it's got, 3/3 angel token on the back. Very nice. All right. Next up, we've got 3 packs left. So we're 3/4 of the way through here. Okay. Maestro's Charm. Oh, we got the same forest that we had just a moment ago. I have not seen... We've got everything but a mountain. Haven't seen a mountain yet. Obscura Charm there. Unlicensed hearse. I will say I'm really liking the cars that are in here. These are funny. For 2 colorless, it is Star. So tap, exile up to 2 target cards from a single graveyard. Unlicensed Hearse's power and toughness are equal to the number of cards exiled with it. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. Mezio Mugger. Vashino Rogue, 4 and a red. 3/3 when Mezio Mugger attacks, exile the top card of each player's library. You may play those cards this turn. You may spend mana as though it were mana of any color to cast those spells. Blitz of 2 and a red. Mysterious Limousine. 3 white vehicle 4/4. Whenever Mysterious Limousine enters the battlefield or attacks, exile up to one other target creature until Mysterious Limousine leaves the battlefield. If a creature is put into exile this way, return each other card exiled with Mysterious Limousine to the battlefield under its owner's control. Crew of 2. Not bad. That's interesting. All right. Cabaret Ascendancy. Red, green, white. Enchantment. At the beginning of your upkeep, look at the top card of your library. If it's a creature or planeswalker card, you may reveal it, put it into your hand. If you do, put the card into your hand. If you don't put the card in your hand, you may put it on the bottom of your library. Beginning your upkeep, look at the top card of your library. If it's a creature, planeswalker card, you may reveal it, put it in your hand. Otherwise, it goes to the bottom of your library. Kind of a scry situation, somewhat. But you actually get to pocket it. Not bad. Avon Heartstabber. Bird Assassin, blue and a black, 1/1 flying. As long as there are 5 or more mana values among cards in your graveyard, Avon's Heartstabber gets 2/2 and has Death Touch. Whenever Avon Heartstabber dies, mill 2 cards, then draw a card. Interesting. And then more different art on the treasure tokens there. Look at that. That's very interesting. Another doggo. Doggy dog. All right, we got 2 packs left after this one. Getting down to the wire here. Haven't seen any big money cards come through just yet. But we'll see. We'll see. It's not over yet. Also looking to see if we get a mountain out of this whole ordeal. We usually... Oh, there goes the city dump swamp. Okay. Trainway, the Charm, Crew Captain, Unleash the Inferno. 1 black, red, green instant. Unleash the Inferno deals 7 damage to target creature or planeswalker. When it deals excess damage this way, destroy target artifact or enchantment an opponent controls with a mana value less than or equal to the amount of excess damage. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. Cabaret Confluence. 3 red, green, white. Sorcery. Choose 3. You may choose the same mode more than once. Create a token that's a copy of target creature you control. It gains haste. Sacrifice it at the beginning of the next end step. Exile target artifact or enchantment. And creatures target player controls get 1/1 and gain first strike until end of turn. Not bad, but that price, I don't know. I don't know if it's worth that price of a cast. Structural Assault, we had that not too long ago. There we go. So we got another copy of that one. Sanctuary Warden, 4 white, Angel Soldier, 5/5 flying. Sanctuary Warden enters the battlefield with 2 shield counters on it. Whenever Sanctuary Warden enters the battlefield or attacks, you may remove a counter from a creature or planeswalker you control. If you do, draw a card and create a 1/1 green and white citizen creature token. That's a mythic. All right, so that puts us at 5 mythics for this box. Not too shabby. All right, cut your losses. We had cut your losses earlier, did we not? Yes, we did. And this time it's a full art foil. The previous one was just a full art. And then we got Green Cat and, oh, there we go, the 4/4 Warrior Rhino tokens. Hot diggity dang. All right, come on, fingers crossed. Let's get something big here. Come on. Come on, show Daddy Chaos some love. Let's Broker's Hideout. Enters the battlefield, sacrifice it. When you do, search your library for a basic forest, plains, or island. Put it onto the battlefield tap. Then shuffle, you gain 1 life. Oh. That's not a bad little search lane there. Basic forest, plains, or island. It's basics, but you get to put it out tapped and then gain a life. That's not a shabby one there at all. All right. Another island. So thus far, we have not gotten a single mountain. So hopefully there's at least 1 mountain in there. Yeah, we've gotten a couple forests, couple swamps, some plains. I don't know. It just not having a lot of luck with some of these unboxings and some of the stuff I've been coming across. Just, I don't know. Rocco Caparetti Carrier. All right, so here we go. 2 in a red. Professional Facebreaker. Ooh, nice. Human Warrior, 2/3 with Menace. Whenever 1 or more creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, create a treasure token. Nice. Sacrifice a treasure, exile the top card of your library. You may play that card this turn. Nice. Okay. Not too shabby there. That's just another... Scoot this up out the way. That's another rare there. Sinister Concierge, 1 in a blue. Human Wizard, 2/1. Whenever Sinister Concierge dies, you may exile it, put 3 time counters on it. If you do, exile up to 1 target creature and put 3 time counters on it. Each card exiled this way that doesn't have suspend gains suspend. Huh. Interesting. That's from the... Oh, I'm bumping the camera with my big old forehead. That's from the Commander deck. So if you're looking to pull that one with a definite need of it or anything, you can always go and just grab those base sets. Avon Heartstabber, we had that one earlier. Where did that boy go? Oh, there he is. Well, we're going to take that. So that's the full art Avon Heartstabber with the full art foil Avon Heartstabber. Ah, here we go. This one, I think, another mythic, but I think this one's going for a hefty $1 or $2. I think this one's 30 or 40 maybe. 3 red Phyrexian Praetor. Haste. 4/4. At the beginning of your upkeep, exile the top card of your library. You may play it this turn. At the beginning of each opponent's upkeep, the next time they would draw a card this turn, instead, they exile the top card of their library. They may play it this turn. Not bad. That's Urabrosk Heretic Praetor. Jetmir, once again. We had Jetmir not that long ago. Let me see, where did Jetmir go? Oh, it's Mythic. What am I thinking? He is up there. But this, once again, I love the way that they have that border going around for these. I'm assuming these are probably the etched foil. Love that border, man. That border just looks so cool like that. Hopefully you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. But Jetmir, Nexus of Revels, he was the one. Creatures get 1/0 and Vigilance if you have 3 or more, 1/0 and Trample if you have 6 or more, and then 1/0 and Double Strike if you have 9 or more. So very nice. Okay, so that gives us another mythic. So that's 1, 2, 5, 6, 7 mythics. And then another treasure token with a 2/2 rogue on the back. All right, last pack. All right, hopefully we can get at least 1 mountain. So that way, you know, we got at least 1 of each type of basic from this set. Because otherwise, I don't know. I don't know what to say there. Just kind of odd that it would be, you know, I wouldn't at least get 1 of each type of basic. I've never had that ever before. Nope, I got a forest. So we did not get a single basic mountain out of this whole box. Not one. I've never had that before. I've at least, usually what I end up having is I'll get at least 2 of each kind and then 3 of one of, 3 of one of them. But not a single mountain. Again, this is, I don't know. This year has been very odd thus far as the unboxings. And Errant Street Artist, we had that one earlier, but it had the very cool here, let's see, had the very cool edging, the frame. I like that a lot. So, oh, and the art is different too. Very different art there. So, very cool. All right, so let's see. Mask of the Schemer. 2 and a blue. Equipment. Whenever an equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, it connives X, where X is the amount of damage it dealt to that player. Ooh. Interesting. Again, from the Commander sets. Commander Precons. Evolving Door. 2 and a green. Artifact. 1 tap. Sacrifice a creature. Count the colors of the sacrificed creature. Then search your library for a creature card with exactly that many colors, +1. Exile that card, then shuffle. You may cast the exiled card. Activate only as a sorcery. It's very... There's some very weird and techie mechanics going on in here. Very, very wild set. Very techie set. So the Emancipation. We had that one earlier as well. Where did you go? So I will say, there we go, Soul of Emancipation. That was the other one that had the really nice frame. But this is just the base card. So not too bad. Not super impressed, but not too bad. Tenuous Truce, 1 and a white. Aura, enchant opponent. At the beginning of enchanted opponent's end step, you and that player each draw a card. When you attack enchanted opponent or a planeswalker they control, or when they attack you or a planeswalker you control, sacrifice Tenuous Truce. So basically a little bit of group hug. You pick somebody to be able to draw cards at the end of their turn, or beginning of each enchanted end step. Yes, end of that player's turn, you and them get to draw a card. So it's a way to help out somebody that's a little behind. Also get some bonus to yourself until they attack or damage you, or a planeswalker. So interesting. Not bad. Not super impressed with some. And treasure with a angel on the back. All right. Not a bad set. Not a lot in here that I'm super impressed about. But I think there were some cards that I saw through here that would be very much some big includes in other decks. I think that may be, some of what they were going for, because... yeah, like Riveteer's Outlook. Enters battlefield, sacrifice it. When you do, search your library for a basic swamp, mountain, or forest. And then Broker's Hideout is basic forest, plains, or island. Yeah, I think this set has a little bit more in the way of commons and uncommons that look like they would be good in other decks. I'm not super impressed with the rares that I see here. Really not. Kind of had the same issue a few weeks ago. I did an unboxing on some Hero Clicks. Those were about the same. I just was not super impressed with them. I don't know. I feel like they could be doing a little bit more with them. So thank you guys for joining me. That is me, Chaos with Chaotic Beagle Entertainment, for today. Thank you all for joining me. Please do come back, and we're going to do some more unboxing. Got a few other things going on. Check out any other videos. Got some very cool, nice purchases that are going to be coming in soon. Some secret lairs. Spartan will be helping me out with a few unboxings as well soon. So please do come back, like, subscribe, hit that bell notification, smash them bells, man. Smash that stuff. Come back, join me. I appreciate it. Having fun doing this kind of stuff. Love hearing from you all, comments and everything else. So please do come back and let me know of any big pulls that you've been able to get out of the collector's box or any of the draft boxes or anything. Otherwise, you all have a good one, and I will see you in the next video. All right, take it easy. Later.